Hello, hello, Insta world. It is your girl, Joanne, Selfcare Coach. It's Wednesday, and I am back in my time. Whew, I had to run. I was making pizza for the little ones for lunch, and I was downstairs. Mm. Hi, Mona. Good morning, good rising. Thank you for joining. How's your week going? And today's shaping up to be a good day already. So, I live in Georgia. I've been in Georgia for 4 years now. And Georgia is blue. I am not wearing blue. Actually, my shorts are blue, dark blue. So, yeah, 2021 is looking up. Hi, honey. I'm happy to see you too. So, I said it last time, and we're going to make it happen. I want to have a phone date with you because we have that talk on the phone, and I don't know when you guys going to come back to Georgia. So, yeah, let's plan a phone date. We are looking to talk to people one on one. I'm wearing a blue top. Yay! Yes, Joe. I did not stay up late. I went to sleep to getting tests at midnight about the election. I'm like, people, I go to sleep. I'm not worried. Everything that's supposed to happen is happening, and I'm not losing sleep over anything. But all the good news are coming out, and we have two Democrats senator going into the Senate. So that's that. What I wanted to do today, since I have new followers, was give a little what do you call introduction again of who I am, what I do. Oh, somebody from France is texting me, and we're gonna go from there. So my name is Johanne Osias. I am married. This May will be 10 years of marriage, and September will be 18 years together. It is going so fast. It's ridiculous. I am a mommy of two. My oldest is 9, going on 10 in August, and my youngest is 4, going on 5 in April. So everybody's coming up in the big age. I had a birthday in December. I turned 37. I'm loving it. The skin is flawless and popping, so we don't mind that. I am a former mental health therapist. I've practiced for 10 years, and last year, at the end of the year, I said, I'm good. I'm going to do something differently. I am originally born and raised in Haiti. I left Haiti when I was 15 years old and moved to Brooklyn, where it took me 3 months to learn English. So the accent, although it's not as strong as it used to be, I'm not letting it go. So I'm holding to it tight. And we're keeping it. We're keeping the accent because that's who I am. English is my third language, and I figure I should have some kind of flavor in it. And I don't mind when people are like, oh, you speak too fast, go slow down. Cool. This is who I am. This is what you get. Self-care coaching. I started the business in 2019. Can you guys believe this? I started in 2019. I had a miscarriage in 2019. Was it 2019? 2000. I've been here for 4 years. So the miscarriage was like almost 2 3 years ago. So I had a miscarriage, and that shook me to the core. That is a traumatic experience. And although the doctors had offered me therapy, and I was such in a space where I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I'm strong. I got it. I didn't get therapy, but it took a year to manifest on how traumatized I was because none of my children I gave birth naturally. I had C-section for both of them, so I've never had to push or give birth to anything. And with the miscarriage, I actually had to birth the mass of the blood that didn't come to something. So with that, when that happened, I actually took a break from therapy, and I think it was 6 months where I actually did deep personal work, inner work, where I talked to other life coaches. I did Reiki. I did different kind of self care, services for myself. And then it kept coming back to me like, what do you want to do? How do you want to be of service to other people? And um, how do I want to show up? And the word coaching sounded better than doing therapy because there's the rules and other things that go with doing therapy that I don't like being in a box. And coaching gives me that space to provide the service I want to in a way that I can be authentic to myself and I don't have to respond to somebody else. So Shay Fabine was born like in 2019. I cannot believe I can say that we're gonna be 2 years this year in August. We had a beautiful grand opening with a dîner en blanc. My mom traveled from Haiti and helped me to cook. My sister came. I had friends and colleagues that actually showed up. I think we had 16 people in our house. I had table outside. We cook, we talk, and it's everything self-care. So to me, my definition for self-care is loving yourself in action. It has to be intentional. So if the thing that's causing you stress, you're dealing with them and you are seeing it as self-care, then that's your self-care. So self-care should be personal. Your self-care should not look at mine because we're not living the same life. We're not going through the same things. So the idea that all self-care has to look the same, bullshit, right? It has to be personal. So it's your personal stamp on what you need to make yourself feel your whole self. So for my practice, I offer a course that's 5 weeks or 6 weeks where we do a deep dive and I use the MST model from being a therapist on how to look at all the system, right? We look at everything to get you the result you need. So I am developing that journal right now with someone else and it's beautiful. And I'm hoping we can launch it in 2 months. And with the launching of the journal, I'm gonna have another retreat for mommies and professional women, and it's gonna be in Georgia. And hopefully, with this new presidency and everything, by fall and summer, I can actually take you guys to Haiti and have a retreat there because that's what I wanted to do last year. This is what we're doing this year. So if we can all get COVID under wrap, find a way to travel to Haiti. I want to go to Haiti. I haven't been home in so long. Last year, I bought tickets twice, even though I know I couldn't go, just so I can feel like I'm doing something. I bought tickets and then I had to cancel it, but I actually bought ticket twice. And then the first time when I couldn't go in March, I cried because I was like, it's the year. I've been going all over the place, but I haven't been home in a while. I want to go home. So this year, we're going to do a few retreats in Georgia, and then I want one big retreat where we can actually go for a week and be in Haiti. And if it's only 3 days with me and then you fully go around by yourself for the rest, that's fine, but I want to go home. So let's get this pandemic under control. Let's do what we need to do to have our life and love on yourself. If 2020 teach us anything, is that we have to prioritize ourselves, our health, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially. We have to show up for ourselves in our community. So self-care is soul care, is community care, but again, it has to start with you. So today, I already took a bath. I woke up at 6, do my morning routine, which include prayers, candle lighting, journaling, listening to the God Memoriandum, which I listen to in French and English, being with my children, getting them ready for school, cooking things I like. So today we're making pizza, and then later on we're actually going to the farmers market. They close at 1. And I think I'm gonna get there like 12:50. But I need to see my French lady to get my pastries. So we're going to the farmers market. The hubby is working. So he gets up and goes to work, and we're doing his form of self-care. He actually asked for massage on Monday because he has been going to school since we moved to Georgia. So he got his bachelor's in criminal justice. He has a federal job. So we are making 2021 work for us as early as January. I have my vision board. I'm going to another vision board party later on today. I am focusing on me so I can be full, so I can give to others. So my goal this year is to have multiple retreats in Georgia, one big one in Haiti, launch the journal, which amazing. Like, so I had someone professional help me because that journal is at least 2 years old, and I like it didn't come out the way we wanted it, and I was like, I'm gonna wait. I am gonna wait so it can look the way it's supposed to look. So the journal's coming, the retreats are coming, and we're gonna be good. We have to start practicing self care, spiritual care, so we can be coming from a place of wholeness, in faith, in love, so everything that's happening in the world doesn't shake us, right? Because like if we are standing in faith, doesn't matter what's happening, right? It doesn't matter. Like the election, go to sleep. If you voted, if whatever you needed to do, if you do that part, don't let anything else hold you back, right? It's like it doesn't make sense. Like when I'm getting the test, I'm like, I'm not bothered. I went to sleep. I'm not staying up watching the news, and I stopped watching the news. Like in the beginning of the pandemic last year, I was like watching the news and I was like, hold up. I'm giving myself anxiety and I don't watch the news on a regular basis anyway. Why am I doing this? If the information I need to have, I'll have the information and then cut it off. So we have to reimagine our life. Rest, nap, eat well, exercise, movement, anything that pour into you, do it. Like we are losing a bunch of people and life is not promised. So while you're here on your priority list, put yourself first. So that's all I have for today. I wanted to introduce myself. I do have the credentials. It's not out of the blue. I decided to become a self care coach, and I don't I don't mind answering those questions. So I like things simple. I come in and I like to give it to you simply because I've done the work. I've lived what I'm saying. I posted my interview with Voyage ATL, which again was in 2019, on Facebook this week, and I'm getting so many feedback, and I'm like, this is not new. This is actually old, and that's another thing I want to do. I want to do more podcasts with other people. I don't want to have my own podcast, but I want to participate in other people's podcasts and talk about self care, motherhood, long term relationship. Since I guess I could be an expert now, since we've been in this whole thing for 18 years. We go to therapy, people. We do couple therapy. We do individual therapy. We are not. We don't shy away from doing the work. We do the work, and then we live our best lives. That's it. We are not just doing it, and I'm not showing up here saying everything's rosy. Like I said, I've had miscarriage. I've had depression. I've been in therapy since I was in college. I'm getting the help. So as happy and peppy I am and I look, things happen to me too. So I'm just getting the tools to know how to deal with it. So I don't come in and say, hey, everything's hunky-dory. My kids are always smiling. They don't cry. They don't have temperature jump. They have those things. But I'm in a space where I can respond to them and my ego doesn't have to get in the way. And I don't have to feel threatened by what they're doing because I'm not stable from what I'm doing. Does that make sense? So, yeah. So thank you so much, all my new followers. Um, oh, another thing, if you guys bought anything from me last year, if you came to the retreat, if you show up to the live, thank you so much. I've been coming live for a whole year now. I started last year on January 1st, which was a Wednesday, and I've been here every Wednesday. And I think I missed a few, but I've been here consistently every Wednesday. So I love you guys so much. This is my jam, which means journaling, affirmation, and movement. I love what I do. I am only doing contract work for a company twice a week. Thank you, honey. Yes, it's been a whole year. Can you believe that? Of coming here live, which I love. So I work 2 days a week as a contractor doing behavioral coaching. And then the rest of my time, I focus on my self care practice and my children and my family. So I am in a space now where I can actually do what I love without feeling pressure from other things that I'm doing things I don't like. So the pandemic afforded me the idea that, oh, working with children and trying to have them focus on Zoom for more than 20 minutes is not how I want to spend my time. I was doing more than the kids could handle, and that's not it. So we have to reimagine our life, and the way the system set up in United States, it's not working, and we have to be strong enough to stand up and say, "This is not working. How do we reimagine it?" Because all the other job that says you have to come to the office, now we know. Okay, no, some jobs can be remote. Some job you can do remotely. The job that you have to be there physically, how do we make that balance it out? But not everything needs to be showing up to an office just to be part of a culture that's not helping. So how do we set things up and do it better? So thank you, thank you. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and I don't know why I do the click thing with my face when I do the screenshot. And thank you so much. I'll be back next Wednesday. If I take any break, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. It is sunny today. Georgia is serving us sun, even though it's cold. Thank you, Mona, so much, and I'll be back. Mwah. Bye.